Hey guys, it's Kiba. Sorry it's been so long, but at the same time, shit's hit the fan over and over and over again. And I'm sure you've heard the same thing from other YouTubers where they, go silent and they need to take a break for a while for mental health reasons. So I'm not even gonna get into it and get into all the nonsense that I've gone through. I want to make videos again, and I love you guys, and I love the people who watch my videos, and I love the people who find joy in my videos. And I got a package like 2 months, 3 months ago that I've been dying to open, so here we are. I apologize that the lighting is so bad in this room. I don't know how to fix it. I have a ring light. I'm doing my best, but you know what? Here we are. I'm sorry. I have been dying to buy from, what is this? I think it's like called Mysterious Brand or something. How have I waited this long to open this? This is literally the cutest thing in the absolute world. So they make little bunny plushies, and you guys know me, I've had so many bunnies over the years. They make little bunny plushies that revolve around like mental illness, which I think is like so cool because you're like raising awareness, but you're also like making these adorable little plushies at the same time. And like when I first saw them, I was like, I need to collect them all. They need to be an obsession. And now I'm like, I don't need more plushies. I have so many. But I bought one because I was like, I have to have at least one. So I bought the Dissociation bunny because the design is so beautiful, and it comes with a bag. First of all, like, people are like, they're so expensive. I'm like, they're high quality, really intricate designs, and they come with a little bag. And I'm gonna cry. It feels so soft. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? This creature is magical. Oh my god, look at the little stitch in the ears. Oh my god. I have to see if I can get a better angle so you guys can see this better. Oh, this is a little bit better. Oh my god. The intricacy of the freaking, like, it's so beautiful. Like, I love the little, like, clock. Like, are you kidding me? Because when, like, you're dissociating, you don't, like, know how much time has passed at all. It could be, like, 5 minutes. It could be, like, 5 hours. These are so high quality. They're worth every single penny that you pay for them. Like, how are you going to complain about the price of this when it's this high quality and this amazing? Like, I've heard some people be like, oh, I've had this issue and that issue, and it's like, these aren't like mass produced. Like, they're made by people who like genuinely care. And like I've been following the Instagram for so long, and I look at the comments all the time, and I look at like everybody being like, oh, this thing should be changed because of X, Y, and Z. Like, they made like so many different pride plushies. They made like an ace plushie, a non-binary plushie, a like a lesbian plushie. They've made like everything under the sun, and they've made so many like mental illness themed plushies. Like, they did a little dissociation rabbit, and there's like a depression rabbit, and there's like a this, that, and the third rabbit, a PTSD rabbit. Like, I am literally like, I'm in love with like a lot of their designs, and I want like so many of these. I hope that I don't become too obsessed because they are really expensive, but I love them so much. Like, oh my god. They are super, super high quality. You could tell that they're not like they're made by people who like really truly care. And it's like, I don't know. So, Plushie Dreadfuls. That's what they are. You can follow them on Instagram. And it says, "Thank you for adopting a plushie dreadful. All plushies are hand sewn and variations in design and construction are normal. Questions or comments, mysterious.americanmcgee.com." So, caution, this is not a toy intended for use by children. I love him so much. I'm like, I would love to just like put him on my shelf on display, but I think I'm probably just gonna end up like taking the tag off and sleeping and snuggling with him every night. I so wish like my camera was better. I'm sorry, it sucks so bad right now. I am a dog groomer, so there is definitely dog hair stuck in my front camera, and I can't use the back camera. Like, it drives me insane, like, to not be able to see myself when I'm filming. And I don't know. I just wanted to post something because I've been wanting to post a little video unboxing this guy for so long, and I just haven't because I've been so obsessed with like filming it being perfect, looking great, and I knew like I didn't have the capability to like make the video look great or be in a mental state able to like be like, oh my god, look at this amazing thing that I love, like, and talk about it in depth in the way that I like want to, and like how much this actually means to me as like somebody who like desperately struggles with like mental illness in general. Like, there's so many, it was really hard for me to like pick one, especially because I love bunnies so much, and I lost both of my bunnies within the past 2 years. Like, it's been very, very hard for me. And yes, I do have a bunny right now, but you know, she's not here to replace or in any way you know, correct, or like I don't even have words. She can't replace the bunnies that I have lost and the connection that I had with them. And although she does make things better by her being around, she's not she's not the ones that I lost. She's not the bunnies that I lost. She's a different bunny. She has her own personality. She's her own little person. So I don't know. I'm obsessed with these. I think you should really support this company. And like a lot of people, I feel like try really hard to be like, oh, this symbol is problematic, that is problematic, this should be different, that should be different. You can't satisfy everybody. I feel like they look at the comments and they put out like prototype designs all the time, and they change like a lot of things about the designs, like little things here and there all the time. And it's like they try really hard. And they try to take people's word into consideration, like, oh, we don't want to do this thing that's harmful, we don't want to do this thing that might be bad, or you know, like, we're trying to raise awareness, we're trying to, you know, spread awareness and help people and create these things that people actually love and enjoy. And I think they do a really good job. And I read the comments, and they're very kind, they're very patient with a lot of people who are not always so nice. And I think that this truly is a beautiful way to capture dissociation in the form of a rabbit plushie, because it does kind of like, I feel like the design is like you're in space, or it's kind of like you're in a static moment where you're not truly here. So like the black on its whole body, and then like the little shiny silvery designs. First of all, they feel really nice too. They feel very cool to the touch. Like, it's nice that it's very textured, but it's like, this is a, like, I would say a quite amazing visual example of how you feel when you're dissociating. The eyes being just like completely shiny and like in a daze, like you're just out of it. The ears being fluffy and fuzzy is just really nice. And then the ears being stitched together, I feel like, is a really good representation of like, oh, I'm here, or I'm here. Like, I'm dissociating over here, and then you come back to reality and you have to try to like stitch it together because you're confused as to like what happened in between that time. And then you have the little clock here. And I think it also just looks aesthetically beautiful, and it's just like gorgeous. And I love it so much. This is my first one. I'm definitely going to have like a little collection of these, but I'm going to try really hard not to buy too many of them because they are expensive. They're like $45 each, which I think is hella worth it for like a hand-sewn plush. But But yeah, there's a lot of them that I want, and I have too many plushies, so I need to be like, oh, do I have space for this? Before buying like a ton of them and starting like a whole new collection, because oftentimes I will start a collection and be like, oh, I have no space for this thing anymore. And then I'll end up giving that thing away, like Squishmallows. Like, I've been giving away Squishmallows like crazy. I've given away like 20 Squishmallows recently because when I started collecting them, I became so obsessed with them. And then, you know, the feeling wore off of like the excitement of like buying them and stuff like that. So anyway, I love you guys. I do want to make more videos. It's just very hard for me for a lot of reasons. Living at home with my parents, I feel very self-conscious. I don't want them to like hear me talking to a camera. I like, even though they truly don't, like, they don't really hear me. I feel very self-conscious about that. Like, if they walk by, I'm like, oh my god, are they hearing me? Like, this is embarrassing. Meanwhile, like, they know I do videos. My dad has bought me like equipment for my videos before. They're very supportive, but at the same time, I feel so super embarrassed. The lighting in this room is very, very bad. Even though I have a ring light, I'm gonna move it around a little bit. It's still very difficult because of the overhead light. And you know, if I turn it off, it looks like shit with just the ring light. But the overhead light is constantly changing colors. I don't know what I did with my light bulbs to make that happen. But also, it's very, very bright. I don't really know how to fix that. And also, it's in the center of my room, so I have to position myself in like a corner of my room or something like that, which is just like very difficult and weird. And I use my phone instead of my camera because my phone, up until it got hair in it, was higher quality than my actual camera. And setting up my actual camera is actually more of a pain in the ass than just setting up my phone. So there's a lot of factors into why I haven't been posting, but a huge one is just like being insecure that my videos are not high quality, because I can make them high quality. It's just like a little bit difficult for me at times, you know, and I don't want to post like a shitty video for you guys. I want my videos to be really great, and I feel like a lot of my videos have been really shitty lately. But, you know, some of my most popular videos, I've been looking back, were not super high quality, and people were just enjoying my energy and me being excited about the things that I love, like, you know, the little pet shops that I get and the customs that I get. So, you know, I do love making videos, and it is something that I'm passionate about and that I want to keep doing, and I love sharing like the cool new things that I got with you guys, and I love just making videos, and I love sharing my excitement about things with people on the internet, because I'm gonna cry, like, literally the most amazing, like, sweetest, kindest people in the world on the internet. Like, people who have been there for me through like my hardest, people who understand me, people who struggle with the same kind of issues as me. And like, this community has been like the most supportive and the most kind that I've ever been in my life. Like, you guys who comment on my videos, like, you make my world, like, you like make the earth feel like it's worth living on, because there's such like kind people out there. And it's like, the amount of support that I have from these people are like insane. I'm literally crying, like actual tears. This is terrible, but it like makes my world feel lighter and better, and like there's so much more positivity in it than negativity. And I don't know, just like, it means the world to me. But also, it's like, it's rough because I feel like, oh, like, because I fell off and I stopped posting consistently. Like, I was posting consistently when I was home and I wasn't working full time. And then once I started working full time, it was like, it's hard to work full time and then be mentally healthy and then also make videos. And I love my job. I really do. Like, I'll never stop working full time, but like, making videos was my job. So like, at the time when I was able to post videos all the time, you know, I was consistently getting views. And it's like, now I see that like my viewership has dropped so much that it's like, oh, people aren't interested in me. It's like, no, I'm just literally not popping up in their feed because I'm not posting as often, and the algorithm doesn't really support taking breaks, which is frustrating, because it's like, I used to post a video and get 1,000 views per video usually at minimum, or like several thousand or 600,000 at my most popular. And it's like, that's crazy to go from like, I post a video and I get 30 views. So it's very discouraging. It's very frustrating, but here I am, I'm back. And it's like, you want to say like views don't matter, but at the same time, it's like, it makes you feel like, oh my god, am I just embarrassing myself in front of like, what, 30 people? Or like, I embarrass myself by posting, and then somebody's like, "Oh, this washed up idiot! Like, no, everybody forgot about you. Nobody cares about your videos anymore, you know." And I'm like, I'm sure that's not the case. I'm sure people are just like, "I wonder why that person hasn't posted." And then like when I do post a video, it doesn't pop up in their feed, or like it's not something that's super interesting to them, you know. So, you know, it is what it is. I appreciate the people that are still here, and I know that some of the people that are still here have become actually close friends of mine. So I appreciate and love you very much. I do have another video that I do want to make, unboxing a bunch of like new in box little pet shops. I have a huge box just sitting there like waiting to be opened and unboxed on video. So I do want to post that, and I do want to post more videos. It's just been rough for me lately. The past couple of years have been really rough. It's rough to get on camera. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you, and regardless of what you're going through, you can always find small little joys in the world. And it's okay to not be okay. I'm not sitting on camera pretending like I'm okay. Like, I don't feel okay right now, but I just wanted to share this with you guys anyway. And I think maybe more YouTubers should do that. Just be vulnerable and be like, hey, I'm not okay, but like, I want to post a video today anyway. And if you struggle with dissociation, take a look at Dissociation Rabbit and American McGee, and if you struggle with any sort of mental health thing, see if any of these plushies can make you feel a little bit more seen and a little bit more aware. I love that mental health has become, like, information about mental health and care for mental health has been more accessible and more, well known, and like people are becoming more aware. It's really, really cool because mental health is something that I struggle with, and that's a lot of the time why I won't post, because I don't want people to see me at my lowest or when I'm not doing good. Because it's very scary to be open about that kind of stuff. It's something that I struggle with a lot, you know, and I'm always trying to find help. But, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I literally had a doctor recently. I spoke to a new doctor about like a lot of my issues, and she said, I think this is more than I can handle. And it's very discouraging to go to doctors and go to therapists and have them tell you, you are more than I can handle. I don't think I can take you on as a patient. And that has happened to me a lot of times. Not just once, not just twice, like multiple times. I've had people drop me as a patient. I've had people tell me like, hey, like I can't be your doctor anymore. Like you need a higher level of care than I can provide. And it's like, how am I supposed to be honest about my feelings if you're going to threaten to drop me as a patient or make me hospitalized? Like it's very frustrating. It's like, hey, like I'm coming to you because I need help with this thing and these problems. I don't want to feel this way anymore. Can you help me? And then they're like, I don't know how to help you, because they're nervous that something is going to happen to you, which is also understandable. So it's very rough. So it is what it is, and that's part of what I've been dealing with lately. And I love you guys so much. There's a lot of positivity in my life, and the positivity overshadows the negativity, but our brains remember more of the negativity than the positivity. So keep that in mind next time you're feeling sad, and try to remember a happy moment and try to live in that instead. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that the next video will be out soon. We'll see. Bye, guys.